leave for Vegas in less than 24 hours, and all I have is my flight and a concert ticket. I don't have a hotel, I don't know what I'm doing, I have no reservations at all, I have no itinerary. Hi friend, I'm glad you're here and that I get to share this experience with you. It's been a while since I've made a travel video, but here we are again for the first time in 10 years, maybe. This time I'm traveling to Vegas alone on Christmas Day to see one of my favorite artists of all time. I've seen them once before, but this feels like the first time. Thanks for joining me on this adventure.
I am team personal item 100% of the time, but today carry on team 1. Okay, so I think I just witnessed a love story on this plane because before I left the previous airport, there was these two people separate. But they just caught my attention. There's kind of people who like stand out when you see them, like you just notice them. And we just landed to our destination, and I just saw them together at Starbucks ordering drinks together. And he had hard eyes for her. I think they just fell in love on the plane. They just happened to sit next to each other and fell in love. They definitely were not traveling together. They definitely arrived separate to that flight. I'm not very excited about this trip. Vegas is not the kind of place where you go a solo trip to. I've never been there by myself, so I really don't know what to expect. Not very excited, but if time has taught me anything, is that when I'm not excited about a trip or something, that means it's going to be a really great and fun trip. So let's see what the universe has in store for me. I just wish I had someone to share this experience with, someone to get excited with about this trip.
Here to Las Vegas. Please remain seated with your seatbelt secured. Did his residency here.
So I've always stayed at the Paris here in Vegas and at the Venetian, but I've always been in groups. This is the first time I come by myself, so I need to find something more cost effective that wasn't $500 for my whole trip. And I found this room at the Westgate for $238 for the whole stay, which is very convenient for just myself. This is the room. It's super basic, which is fine. It's like your standard hotel room, nothing fancy. Doesn't have a view of the strip because it's off the strip. Let's turn the light on. Yeah, it's not bad. I mean, I'm just gonna sleep here, basically get ready and chill, relax. There's absolutely no view out there. But we are rolling on a budget. We're not really, because we're still gonna spend everywhere else. Everything I'm saving on this hotel, I'm gonna spend on food, drinks, entertainment, etc., etc. Now, if you're wondering where I found the hotel for $238, am I gonna tell you my little secret? Hotwire.com. Didn't know what hotel I was getting, but by the context clues, I realized it was the Westgate. I've never stayed here before. So when you're booking a hotel for Vegas, it will show you a price, and then in the fine print, you will find that there's an extra resort fee on top of that. It's usually about $50 or some dollars a day. So the price you see isn't the final price. But with this stay on Hotwire, the price, that was the total price that I'm gonna pay, including the resort fee. So those $230 includes the resort fee. That means that the whole stay for 3 nights of the hotel was $84. Now, of course, I want to be the baddie that can afford the Cosmopolitan or the Aria, but for now, this is going to be. And one day I will be. One day I will be. After a full day of traveling on Christmas, I'm probably going to rest a little bit and then go out for some drinks, some dinner, and maybe a show. So we are going to go to my favorite bar on the strip, the Chandelier Bar at the Cosmopolitan. Let's get ready for that. Okay, that happened. All right, so we're all ready to go, and then from there
We're gonna go to a show I've been wanting to go to since the first time I came to Vegas in 2017, I believe, called Absent at the Caesar's Palace. And I said, why not? It's Christmas Day. Let's have a little fun and chill, huh? So this is a full fit. Yeah, she's got a little pooch belly because this is who she is. Right? It's just, this is normal. This is normal. Thermal leggings because it is like 60 degrees or so. And yeah. First I was like, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna be like sitting in my hotel room watching movies or something. There's not much I want to do. And now that I'm out and about, I want to do everything. Paris is the prettiest girl of the whole strip. She is.
Offend anybody on Christmas Eve. Alright, listen to this all one more time just makes I paid for all this shit. Make me feel like it's worth it. Here we go. Welcome to Absent.
Okay, Absent is absolutely phenomenal. It was talentedly sexy, if that makes sense. It's a must watch if you ever come to Vegas, and sit in the front. I sat in the back, which is a big mistake. I promise you, it is worth the extra money. It's so good. I wish I'd done it sooner. When traveling, CVS is always your best friend. So, recap my first day solo in Vegas. Not bad, not bad. I'm having a good time. I am rushing everywhere. There's crowds of people everywhere, and in typical solo travel of mine, I am racing everywhere and like trying to make everything at once. I mentioned earlier that I've started to become that person who can only do 4 things a day on the itinerary, and that's it. Can't schedule more than 4 things. I went to get pizza, secret pizza, long ass line. Apparently it's not so secret anymore. And then went to the Chandelier bar for a quick drink. I definitely need to go back to that. And then had to race to Absinthe. The crowds are insane. And then just stopped at CVS to get some goodies, and now I'm back at the hotel ready to rest. And tomorrow is gonna be another hectic day, I'm sure about it. The Westgate is not on the strip, but it's next to the monorail, which will take you to the strip. And it's not bad because the strip is so big, you would still probably need an Uber to get around. The only downside is that the monorail leaves you at behind the casinos of the strip, so you still have to cross all of it to get to where you need to go. But it's not bad, it's pretty safe. Lots of family, lots of kids. Really, really safe. So I definitely recommend, you know, if you're traveling solo and the Westgate's a very good option financially to stay here and to take the monorail to the strip. It's safe. There was a lot of people on the way back. There's people on the way there. Nothing sketchy, nothing out of the normal, nothing, didn't have any concern for my safety. So that's good. I was really worried about that. I was very, so. What's on the schedule for tomorrow? I'll let you know tomorrow. Good morning. I got myself a coffee because I didn't sleep very well and I'm very tired. I have a massive headache. Ready to get the day started. I'm not gonna lie, I already miss my friends. I wish they were here with me. I would be another victim of it and over with. I don't know if I showed you guys the room. It's very basic, and this is the view from the window. Not much to look at. Just the front of the hotel looking towards to the Strat, and then downtown Vegas is somewhere over there. Good morning from your 90s mom.
get the day started, shall we?
It's a little chilly and windy. We're going to the Fontainebleau. It's one of the newest casinos in Vegas, and by new I mean like a couple of years. And it's pretty fancy, so I'm excited to see what it's about. One away from winning the grand prize. One square away. Without the bust. Didn't find the place I was looking for and I decided to leave. Gonna go to Circus, see what it's about, and then go back to my room and get ready for tonight. The vibes are not vibing here. It's not vibing. It's so sus. Nope. Nope. Wouldn't do it. Wouldn't do it. Just the entrance. Well, I was here, but I think this kind of gives it away. But we're seeing the Backstreet Boys at the Sphere tonight. These are from a dress that I wore in 2001, so it's like 11-year-old me is here with me. We're doing this together, baby. We're doing this together. No need to go shopping. Just shop your own closet. You already have what you need, 100%. Everything I already owned. I did not go out of my way shopping for anything. This is a makeup that 11-year-old me would be proud of. I never thought we'd make it to the floor of the Backstreet Boys. Little by little. So that's why they got married. wait to do that again tomorrow.
I just got back from the concert and it was phenomenal. It was great. They were like right here and I was like, son los freaking Backstreet Boys, and I'm like freaking out and I was like, I'm making eye contact with you. And I'm so excited I get to do it again tomorrow. Surprise!
I'm, I think, a little more than like halfway my solo trip in Vegas. And it's not that, I mean, not that that would be bad. It's fine. Oh my god, I look like a ghost. I'm kind of sad that it's almost over, if that makes sense. Tomorrow's my last full day. I'm enjoying it. I'm having a good time. I wish I did have an extra day. And Vegas is like a 4-day thing, not including travel, because I was only here half a day the first day. Today was my full day. And tomorrow's my next full day. And then Sunday, I wake up, get ready, and leave. But I'm enjoying myself. I'm having a good time. Yes, I wish my friends were here. But it's not bad. It's not bad at all. Buenos dias! It's my last full day here in Vegas. Today, what's on the itinerary is we're gonna go back to the Strip, we're gonna go back to the Sphere, we're gonna watch The Wizard of Oz, see what's up. I didn't see any reviews, so I don't know if it's any good, so let's see. It was very expensive. And then from there, I'm trying to go back to the Cosmopolitan, to Chandelier to have more drinks. And I also saw a drink at the Green Fairy Garden, so it's basically doing the things that I've seen that I'm like, I'm gonna come back and do that. So we're gonna do that today. I saw that, not Dirk Bentley, what's his name? The other country singer, Gwen Stefani, Blake Sheldon. He has a restaurant here called Old Miss. I love country music, so I'll probably have lunch there, see what it's like. And gonna go to the Backstreet Boys Terminal experience as a little gift shop, so hopefully get some goodies. And then come back and get ready and go back to the Sphere to see the Backstreet Boys again. Let's hope that my schedule goes as planned. Got out of the Wizard of Oz at the Sphere. It's not worth the price tag, honestly. It's a great experience. It's a lot of fun. It's phenomenal, but it's not worth almost $200. It's only an hour. It's not the full movie. It's only an hour. It has great visuals, with great like FX. Great, immersive. It's great, but only do it if you have like $100 to throw away. But if you're trying to travel on a budget, just skip it.
Do you think
Is this real life? Am I really here right now? I feel like I'm in 2000, the year 2000. It's so cool. It's a little bit of a bust. I think like only like one thing went according to plan and everything else is kind of tired.
We went to another game with a bullshit. We won. Whoa. How's that? All right. What the? He's like, you heard what I say. The Washington Strip has over 40 miles of unfixed.
wasn't planning on going 2 nights in a row, but I was already here. What else am I gonna do, right? So I just recycled what I already had. This was an option for the first night, and I did pack it just in case I decided to go again, and I did. So I just put the top on top of it and then wore jeans this time around. Got the OG butterfly clips. Once again, everything I already owned. Did not go shopping for stuff. I shopped my own closet. These butterfly clips, they're vintage, okay? I still have them. I still own them from that time. I never wore them. I never did my hair like this. When I was a kid, I just had the clips. They're from like 99, 98, okay? Like, they have survived this so long. That's why they're so unmatching. Buenos dias, good morning. It's the last day of my trip. Not gonna lie, yesterday was a rough day. Yesterday, I was just so tired and exhausted, and things were just not working out. And it was rough. It was hard. It was really, really rough. I was excited. I was like ready to go home. I was on the verge of tears. But we did it. We pushed through. Went to see the Backstreet Boys again. And that was amazing. I should have just stayed in my room all day and like chilled and relaxed. I'm happy to go home and not spend so much money and not walk so much because I'm so dehydrated even though I've had like a gallon of water. Okay, so like final thoughts. Vegas, solo, you can do it. If you're the kind of person who can make friends anywhere, then, oh, we got a little glare right here. Oh, it's on this. You would have no problem making new friends. But I think because it's the holidays and everybody's here on vacation with their family, no one's really kind of open to meeting new people and like socializing. I didn't really meet anybody. I spoke to this wonderful group of ladies from Hermosillo, Sonora at the Gordon Ramsay Burger Bar. That was like the only interaction I had with people. Would I do it again? Yeah, for an event, for a concert, absolutely, I would do it again. Staying at the Westgate, so the Westgate's a little further off the strip. It's a great resort. It's quiet. It's not as crowded, especially after seeing how crowded the Paris is. Oh my goodness. Oh, wild. I could not do that. I'm so glad I wasn't there. Like, there was just so many people in the streets, like, me encante. But it is a little out of the way. You can Uber around if that's your thing. The monorail is super close to it, and that will take you onto the strip. But if you're going to, say, the Sphere, it is a walk. It is a trek. Yeah, you're gonna be so tired and dead because you're not on the strip because you have to walk to the monorail and then bring it to Westgate. But if you want to go to any place that's not on the monorail, you're gonna walk a lot. So be wary of that. I'm not doing this by choice. I'm doing this because nobody else wanted to come with me. And Vegas is so much fun with friends, absolutely, because you get to feed off other people's energy, try new things, and split things, especially split things. It's a little more expensive if you do it solo. It is nice to be solo because you get to do whatever you want and go wherever you want. You don't have to like worry about people's budgets or people's dietary restrictions or preferences. You can just go wherever you want. You have a lot more freedom, obviously. You can definitely entertain yourself. 100% you can entertain yourself here. Especially like me, we're going to the concert. I was able to like get there whenever I wanted. I was able to like navigate the crowd and like get closer to the stage because I was with myself. So traveling in Vegas by yourself is fairly safe. There is people everywhere. So you'll be okay, especially as a female solo traveler. I felt super safe. I never felt uncomfortable at any point. Obviously, I'm smart. I don't like walk at like 2, 3 in the morning by myself, you know, and just don't talk to strangers. If somebody makes you uncomfortable, don't talk to them. If someone's trying to get your attention, they're trying to sell you something, so get away from them. So just don't pay attention to people. I would definitely love to be like closer to the strip, like so I can just walk out and have it accessible to me, but that also means more crowds. Thank you so much for coming along with me on this trip. I'll see you guys next time, and maybe you're joining me next time. Bye.